And then last but not least, there is a very intelligent-looking gorilla sitting in a hover chair, who's like flying as last out of the vehicle. And they're all like coming down towards you while the vehicle like remains in midair. Okay, now
They're the iconic characters, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the Ultramarine, the... Anyway. But yes.
Okay, so I look up, I'm like, no way. It's the Iron Monkey.
So you say that out loud, it's the Iron Monkey?
Yeah, I say, oh my gosh, isn't that the Iron Monkey?
Okay, in that case, if you like say that out loud, the Iron Monkey, he's like almost half your size, by the way. He like flies towards you, and he says with his electronic amplified voice, "Oh, so you've heard of me? That's quite odd for a creature like yourself."
Well, I mean, I stay tuned to all sorts of things, but yeah, the Iron Monkey. I've heard the name, and I heard that he was an impressive being, and you don't fail. You look pretty wicked, dude. Give me props. And I put up my fist to fist bump.
He looks a little awkward, and he just extends his hand and says, "Oh, thank you."
I reach up my other hand, I close his hand, like, gently, so I'm not messing him up, and I do a fist bump, and then I, do the explosion.
And he just looks a little, he just looks a little awkward, like he's some sort of a nerd or something.
Tis a human cost.
I say,
Anyway.
That's how we do it on my planet.
Okay, and the elastic one immediately goes, "Hey, what's up with these guys? They look like they escaped from the librarian's intergalactic zoo or something."
Look who's
Well,
talking.
I mean, we're not rubber baboon, but, no, I'm kidding. I don't say that out
The name's
loud. I don't
Elastic
say
Given
that out loud.
Buster.
Oh,
Elastic given.
okay. Well, I mean, it was either the rubber baboon or baboon dodgers,
Okay, in
No.
any case, the one in the blue outfit suddenly moves like a blur past all of you, and then he stops in the middle of the road where the gorilla is currently hovering in his hover chair, and he looks toward him and says, "They're all clear, Doctor." Yes,
They're
he's
all
apparently some
cleared?
sort of a
Clear?
speedster. He's very
Clear of
fast.
what?
Even Velocity had trouble following him, because he can apparently go faster than your mind can process. Let's say.
Cleared of what? Pray tell.
And then the gorilla says, "Don't worry, my friends. These are just precautions. I am Dr. Simeon, and we are the Primate Patrol. We are the guardians of Simeon City." By the way, does that name sound familiar? Dr. Simeon?
Dr. Simeon, yes.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it does.
Hold on for a moment. So
I
he's
don't
like
know where from, but...
he points at the speedster and says, "This is my companion, Chimpanzee."
You see the incarcerator face palm.
Greetings.
The flying
Greetings.
orangutan above me is... Oh, goddammit. It is a brainy ape.
Another
You
face
have already
palm.
met the Iron Monkey and Elastic Gibbon. And my silent partner over there. You notice the mandrill in brown and green is staying a little bit to the side. He's pointing over to him. That is, of course, Metamorph, the mandrill of 1,000 faces.
I see.
Oh, so he's a master of disguise. Dude, we're on an awesome planet this time.
Indeed. Greetings to you all of the Primate Patrol.
By the way, does
allows
anybody
in-
have any of you have the expertise current events? Because apparently nobody here recognizes the name Dr. Simeon.
So familiar.
No, I have expertise police officer.
Oh, that would also work. Which already
History.
is a huge hint.
Only history, my friend. Only
No.
history.
So
Oh,
expertise
Dries,
police
you may
officer.
also
I got
roll expertise science, but it's at a penalty because it's not immediately
I got
applicable. But
popular
still,
culture, but
I got a 20.
you have what, Dries?
popular culture, but that's
No.
for comic books.
No.
I got meta-humans.
They're not
No.
human.
You may roll science if you want. I'll get to you in a moment, Richard.
Okay. 16. Yeah. Simeon. Doctor.
No, I'm just gonna give it to you. Verity, you going like, Dr. Simeon, isn't he a member of the Crime League?
Yes.
And the incarcerator immediately
course,
goes,
yeah.
wait, Dr. Simeon? The world-renowned super villain who's like tried multiple times to turn humans into apes with his mad inventions?
Aha.
Well, the son of a bitch actually pulled it off. So who knew?
I look up and I say, Dr. Simeon,
Yes.
can I have a word, please?
In a moment, my friend, but you see,
Yes.
our presence is, your presence is causing somewhat of a disruption. What do you say we discuss our, we continue our discussion somewhere a little more private?
That is an excellent suggestion.
Perfect. Do you have any place in mind?
Of course.
Very well.
We will,
As for
we will
us-
discuss this in the mayor's office.
I'll meet
A suitable suggestion.
And we'll meet you there.
I
Unless,
think
of
we would
course,
be a
that-
little more comfortable if you travel with us. You see, we
I
would not
think
want
that would
any
be a
more
good
citizens
idea.
to get startled.
Indeed. And on the right to the mayor's office, you can explain to me what this zoo business is all about.
He looks to Elastigirl. What? It's not the first time we fought the librarian. Happened before.
Library.
Totally reasonable.
The who?
The librarian.
who?
Haven't you ever heard of a librarian?
No,
You
we
don't-
haven't.
We're from a different place where
Hold
there
on,
is no
I
library.
quickly want to check if I'm getting the librarian's name right. He might also be called something different. Oh, it's the curator, not the librarian.
Okay, different name, same blank face.
It's the cure. Yeah, you notice like the mandrill in the keeping in the back says it's the curator, not the librarian. Oh yes, it's you, the library, full of like complicated cosmic stuff. It's easy to get confused, you know.
Still, the name does not.
Yes, especially in your
does not-
case. Hey!
The name does not spark recognition. Unless,
Does it
of course,
spark
my
any
allies-
recognition with me?
Sure, you can roll your. No, it's too vague. No, he's not really. He's not really an Earth. He was an Earthbound bad guy. I might allow it, but no, I don't think any of you guys would know the curator.
Very well.
Okay.
Let us be off.
It's more
To
a
the mayor's
Freedom
office.
League kind of bad guy, and so you guys would never have dealings with him. He's also more of a space villain.
All right. Right. In that case,
Yes.
we board the vehicle. Yes.
Well, actually, the ones that offer you a ride are actually the police apes. They like offer you to get on board of one of their armored cars. And
Okay.
and Dr. Simeon goes, we'll meet you. Wait, no, that's we'll meet you at City Hall, and we will explain everything there.
Excellent.
Okay. So,
Then we're off.
Yeah, you do you board the vehicle?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I fly next to the vehicle.
I
In that
try
case,
to
they
grab
kind of
the
insist to
incarcerate
get
and
on because you'll cause a panic.
we do not want to disrupt the. We do not want to cause a disruption, do we?
Fine. I'll get in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, en route to the mayor's to City Hall, you immediately notice that, like, except for the more hairy civilians, this version of Freedom City looks like almost identical. Except of course,
good.
like where usually there would be an image or a statue of a human, there's now of course an image of an ape instead. But yeah, besides those things, it looks like identical to your Freedom City.
Okay. Now,
While they are city gazing, I will try and get some information out of the police apes and just ask for
They're like,
I'm going to
wait,
ask.
hold on, I'm thinking for a while. There's like one driving, one seated next to the driver, and then in the back where you guys are seated, there's like two other Star Squad police apes with you.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah, they're a little
Okay.
they're a little careful. They realize that you don't have any bad intention, but they're still little on edge.
Then I'm going to ask. We did not have time for a full briefing, therefore I feel compelled to ask. Do you play football here?
Yeah, one of the apes like looks around nervously. Well, yeah, of course.
Ah, all right. And how is the local team doing?
Well, I'm looking up football. I have the Freedom City book. I know there's something about a football team in here.
Well, it's American. Of course, they have a football team.
But that's like one of the things I don't know by heart. The name of the local football team. You'll have to forgive me. Now that you brought it up, now I have to look it up. That's just the way my mind works.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, where's sports? No, that's baseball.
Really? Ah, yes.
Here we go. You mean the Simeon City Heroes? Yeah, they're like they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. They like won the Super Bowl. Oh God damn it, Richard! When is the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl is like a championship.
No, when?
Once a year.
July, I thought.
It would be at
summer?
the end of the football season, so the beginning of summer.
Okay, they're like they totally won the Super Bowl a couple of months ago, so that was pretty awesome. Right, why are you asking? He like looks at you very suspicious all of a sudden.
Yeah, why are you asking?
Yes, great
Well,
job.
it's a
I
bad
enjoy
thing to ask about football.
Oh, by the way,
I
Richard, you
enjoy
immediately
sports.
recognize the name. You're used to the Freedom City Heroes, but yeah, instead of the Simeon City Heroes, but you like recognize the name, the heroes.
Yeah.
Wow, I would like to see them going against our heroes.
Yeah, like an entire team literally full of gorillas. Literal gorillas.
Yes. Indeed, that. I enjoy sports, and I find this. I find that football is very interesting. I like the tactics behind it, and then I'll go, discuss football formations and their various strengths
football
and
is discussed.
weaknesses.
Okay. I look over at Edna and I say, "Don't lie. You like the fact that it resembles war."
Yeah, that it resembles battle formations.
Yes, and
Well.
if Lucy was here, she would also mention something about all the sweaty big men.
Of course she would.
Big man.
Now then, gentlemen, I've got just one question for you.
Yeah, have you ever
talking to
seen
me?
people like out
Yeah,
of
I'm
the floor?
talking to you guys.
Out of game, what's your question?
At a game, I'm gonna basically ask like if
No,
it's
just
always
say it in game. You just like I'm wording it very
Yeah,
strangely.
yeah.
He just goes like well, what is it?
So the hit. I know it's gonna sound weird, but just humor me. The history is basically you guys have never seen anything that looks like us, right?
Well, no, that's why everybody was so scared.
Okay. Nowhere in history at any point whatsoever.
Not that I know of, but you might want to talk to Dr. Simeon about this. He's the scientist after all.
Okay.
Ah.
No, I'm just asking like history lesson wise or anything.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
Listen,
you haven't
buddy.
found
No, actually, let me rephrase it. He just goes, listen, and like looks you up and down. Buddy. I'm just a cop, okay? If you wanna ask about history and other bookish stuff, you better ask the doctor.
True. You're just doing your job, upholding peace and law and
Order.
all that
Exactly,
good
and
stuff.
it's not an easy job here in Simeon City. There's like super villains left and right.
You know,
Yes.
I'm gonna lean over a little bit and I'm gonna say, yeah, you're telling me. Back where I come from, in our place, our city isn't Simeon City because they all look like us. It's Freedom City.
You know, they're like
We have-
shuddering.
We have the same problem. Super villains all over the place. There's this one super villain I remember I had to take down. His name was the Turtle. And the reason he was called the Turtle was because he flew around in his little trailer using telekinetic powers, but his trailer looked like a turtle. It was
Weird.
ridiculous. And yeah. So I know what you're talking about.
Okay, you notice that he at least knows what a turtle is, so
Yeah.
he doesn't
that
ask
is
any
good to know.
questions about that.
Mhm.
So yeah, shortly after, by the way, those of you who were like looking at the window notice that like everything seems to be all right. That like you see like people like going to work and stuff like that, and happy children playing on the street. So we're probably skipping school. But yeah. Because normally
those children.
it's a weekday, so in any case, it looks
By the
like a
way,
pretty
yeah.
normal city.
Are all of the apes smaller than us?
No,
I got
some of
that.
them are actually bigger. Actually, coming out, there are actually all kinds of monkeys. Just like in
Okay.
the primate patrol, there's like different apes in them too, and that's like the same case for all Simeon City's citizens.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
just like Planet of the Apes. There's tons of different kinds.
Yeah.
Gorillas, orangutans, those scale monkeys. Sorry, skull
Because-
monkeys.
Iron Monkey, for instance, is a hold on, I'm like looking it up. He's a capuchin.
Yes.
He's
one
a
of those,
capuchin
yes.
monkey. So yeah, it's like a smaller monkey with a long tail.
And a big metal suit. Check.
Mhm.
All right.
The suit's actually
We've
not that
established-
big. Like he's still only like around 4 foot tall. So
Mm-hmm.
Verity is still filming. Oh, this is amazing.
I've still got my voice recorder going.
but yeah,
You don't trust me yet. Okay.
unless there's
So I
something
got a
else you guys
technical
want to do.
question.
Huh? What?
I got a technical question. You know, with all the different species here, do you go interspecies breeding or something? You know, when a gorilla falls in love with a orangutan, does that work out for the children or not?
Hey, what's wrong with that? You're some kind of a racist.
No,
Very
of course not.
No,
I'm
no.
just seeing if it's biologically compatible.
Yeah, you notice like the two cops like staring at you angrily. You like suddenly feel like you made a racist comment.
I'm sorry. I don't know how
Very-
it works here.
It was kind of like a black person and a white person getting together.
No, it's not because they're two different species.
It would be. Trust me. It's
Still, Dries,
different.
you're feeling like you said something very insensitive. And like one of the guys, like he looks like more like some kind of an orangutan. He looks at you angrily, and he says like, "Hey, my mother was a racist monkey. I'm not gonna let you continue with your racist slurs. You better apologize, or I'm taking you in for racism."
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just where I'm from. Yeah. Never mind. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
where you're
hey,
from, there are no apes. We get it. Still,
no,
watch what you're
they are
saying.
apes, but they no. Never mind.
I shake my head at you.
Yeah, watch what you're saying.
Humans do not have such a great variety as your people do. So,
And then
our-
you
our
hear a
genetics
screech.
work
We're here.
so I presume
Oh.
that things work differently.
Okay, been nice talking to you, but let's go. You have an
Yes.
appointment with Dr. Simeon and the mayor.
We have no time to waste.
No, we
Yes.
does Dr. Simon in the film. No.
So yes, they like open the door and you see the grand hall of Freedom Cities. Simeon Cities. Mayoral. City Hall. Jesus.
Yes.
And it looks just the same like you're used to. Built in a neoclassical style, with broad columns supporting a peaked roof with a golden dome, looking a little like some sort of an Roman temple. That's the place. Yes, you're accompanied by several police apes and escorted into City Hall, where the primate patrol is waiting for you. And as soon as he sees you, Dr. Simeon immediately goes, there you there you are, my friends. I hope your trip here was uneventful."
It was most enlightening.
I see. I expect you have a lot of questions.
Yes. Biological questions.
Well, we have questions
yes, however,
as well. But
our
first,
time
let us
is
go
short.
meet the mayor. Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Let's get straight to business. And he puts a few buttons on his chair and starts like hovering towards an elevator, and all the other apes start following him.
Mhm.
I don't think you'll all be able to fit into one elevator, but luckily there's like another elevator right next to it.
We'll take 2 elevators. That should not be a problem.
And the primate patrol, by the way, they make sure a couple of the members of the primate patrol go into the elevator with you.
Oh yes, definitely. We don't want any panic. That will be bad.
Let's say Brainy Ape and Iron Ape accompany you.
Very well.
Iron Monkey, right?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yes, him.
Damn it. Oh well.
What do you mean, damn it?
Sorry. Oh,
No server disconnected for me, so
Oh, okay.
just tell me when I'm left.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
but you're right. But you're a righty, aren't you? Anyway,
Don't worry, Dries, you won't
Bad-
need
bad
to
puns
roll
aside.
immediately. Anyway, yes, if nobody wants to say or do anything, you're taken straight to the mayor's office.
Mhm.
So, you're as soon as the elevator doors open again, you're taken down a hallway where you see a lot of paintings of the great and rich history of all of Simeon City's fine mayors. Except for one painting, that's well, you notice like this one empty space. That's where like one painting is missing for some reason. It's like the mayor before the current mayor. For some reason.
Well, I'll stop and look at the spot and then go. This is probably not relevant.
I look back at Edna and I say,
And
keep a note of it anyway.
Okay.
So, since we had that conversation in the police car or whatever it was, about well, if the humans ever existed, so Velocity will take a look at some of the oldest, earliest mayors, and are they also ape-like? Just because...
Yes, they're all different kinds of monkeys and apes, but really you don't have to like go back. That they don't the pictures don't really go that back that far. Let me like check quickly on the Freedom City time scale when Freedom City was
basically
like like the late 1800s. The late 18th century, early 19th century. That's like when you see the first couple of pictures. Okay.
So basically, just not enough to see evolution, shall we say?
Nope. Okay. In any case, if there's nothing else, no,
we're good.
then you're taking towards a double door, heavy oaken doors. And they're opened up for you, and there you arrive in the very spacious office of the mayor. And you notice the mayor, like this middle-aged, brown-haired orangutan in a in a fancy suit, talking to a rather, well, you assume, pretty female monkey in a mini skirt. And as soon as the doors open, she like reacts very startled, and she presses up against the mayor, and she immediately goes, "Ooh, save me, Mayor Zaius!"
And you know what? I know what the incarcerator's going to do. He does a wolf call.
He does a what?
He does a wolf call.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, you know what? If you do that first, then she reacts, "Save me, Mayor Zaius," after that. That's way more appropriate. You notice, you notice, like the mayor giving this blank look towards what you assume is like his secretary or something, and then looking towards you, and he like shakes his head for a moment, and he says, "No need to worry, my dear. These are just visitors from another world. They mean us no harm."